Welcome to the JayGravesReport College Football Weekly Preview, Week 10. Y'all know how we get it in. It's your man. We're going to go over the top 5 ball games of the weekend. Make sure we give it to you real, blazing hot. Let's start with the top 5. First ball game, let's go to the SEC. Number 16, Texas A&M, goes to Starkville, plays Mississippi State, number 15. Now, Mississippi State's only lost one ball game. They had to go down to Tuscaloosa, take it real bad on the chin last week. Got the doors blown off of them 38-7. Now, did y'all see Nick Saban head rush on the boy? They was already up 38-0. They gave up a touchdown, and Nick Saban almost blew a gasket. You know, Mississippi State was not supposed to score in this ball game. That's about how much respect Nick Saban had for Mississippi State. Now, like I say, they've only lost one ball game, but they wasn't the real deal. Because like I always say, Mississippi State is Mississippi State. Texas A&M and Johnny Football will come into Starkville regardless of how they shaking all them doggone cowbells, etc., and go ahead and blow the doors off of Mississippi State because, once again, they Mississippi State. Let's move on to the next ball game. Let's go to the Big 12. Number 24, Oklahoma State. Been quiet all year. Goes down to Manhattan, Kansas, and plays Kansas State. Bill Snyder got these boys rolling. Let's keep it real or all the way 100, whichever comes first. They put 55 points on the board against Texas Tech last weekend. Colin Klein went for 4 touchdowns, threw for 2, ran for 2. I'm telling you right now, they're unstoppable in the Big 12. They've already beaten Oklahoma. They beat West Virginia, beat Texas Tech. Now, it's just a matter of beating Oklahoma State. They're pretty much gone through everybody because Texas can't tackle. So we'll probably see Kansas State undefeated when it's all said and done. We just have to see what these other boys going to do. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. Number 23, Texas goes to number 18, Texas Tech. Now, Texas Tech got the doors blown off of them last weekend in Manhattan. So they got to bounce back. And the best team to bounce back against is Texas. Because I don't know what they doing down in Austin. Bevo done took the doggone horns off at this point. He's not even coming to the game this weekend. He is sitting down, chilling, taking the horns off because the horns can't tackle. That's probably the worst defense I've seen all season outside of West Virginia at this point. I don't know what West Virginia doing in terms of defense, but I just feel sorry for my man. What's your boy name? I can't remember his name. They losing so much I can't remember Geno Smith's name now at this point. They got the doors blown off of them twice. Now, let's go to the 2 big ball games that everybody's talking about, that everybody wants to see. Let's go out to the Pac-12. Number 4, Oregon, the Parliament Funkadelic. Boys putting up 53 points a game. Go into the LA Coliseum and plays number 17 USC. Now, I was disappointed in USC. The 2 ball games that they've lost this year, they shouldn't have lost. They went up, they lost to Stanford earlier in the season, and then turn around, go to Arizona last weekend, and turn the ball over 8 times. Come on, you can't win ball games like that. They're a better ball club than turning the ball over 8 times. That means they was up all night playing video games and wasn't even paying attention to Arizona. Figured they would just walk in there, roll the USC helmet on the field, and win that ball game, and got shocked. Now, they're going to come out this weekend playing the Parliament Funkadelic, but let's keep it real or all the way 100, whichever comes first. The Parliament Funkadelic is going to be on primetime television, 8 p.m. on Saturday, so you know they saving the best uniforms for Saturday night. Because, see, they've been playing the nightlight game. They've been playing at 10:30, 11 o'clock every week. And so you know they're going to come out with the funky uniforms this weekend, and your boy going to sit there and watch them. Parliament Funkadelic, DeAnthony Thomas and Kenyon Bonner running all over the place. They averaging 330 yards on the ground. These boys have been up 40-something points every weekend at halftime. Now, I don't know if they're going to put that many points up on USC, but they're going to beat the doors off USC. You better believe it, because right now they got something to prove. Every week they scoring big points, they putting up big numbers by halftime, and they still sitting at number 4. With no respect for Oregon right now, but since they're going to be on primetime television this weekend, look out for the Parliament Funkadelic. Now, last ball game of the weekend. Number 1, Alabama goes to Death Valley at night, plays number 5, LSU. Now, how many times can you remember LSU being an underdog at the crib at night in Death Valley? But let's keep it real. I've been saying it for the last few weeks. You may as well go ahead and just wrap that little ball up and send it to Tuscaloosa, because these boys are focused. They got the best defense in the country. They only giving up 8 points a game, bruh. As long as Nick Saban is coaching Alabama, I don't see anybody beating them. I mean, as the season has progressed, now, granted, they playing a dull schedule. They haven't played anybody, so they can't afford to lose a ball game. They can't afford to lose this ball game this weekend in Death Valley, and they can't afford to lose in the SEC championship, because if they do, as good as they are, they're going to kill themselves with the opportunity to play for the national championship, because that schedule is dull. So they got to walk lightly, and they got to win this ball game. But I do believe that they are the best team in the country. So they're going to go in there and put up crazy numbers and slow down. Let's keep it real. Zach Mettenberger at LSU, horrible quarterback. Can't throw the ball over his shoulder. They've been winning ball games because they got a great defense. But I don't know if that defense is going to be able to stop Nick Saban and company from doing what they've been doing. They're basically like a street game, bruh. They've been posting up on the corner, taking boys' lunch money, tennis shoes, the whole nine. It's ridiculous. Hey, keep up with your man. It's your man Jay Graves from the JayGravesReport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at JayGravesReport and holla at your boy.